Have you ever wondered if Linux is the right operating system for you? Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a gamer, or just someone looking for a more secure and flexible platform, this video will help you make an informed decision. Let's dive in. First, we'll explore what Linux is and its origins. Then we'll dive into the advantages of using Linux. Of course, no system is perfect, so we'll also cover the disadvantages. After that, we'll help you choose the right Linux distribution for your needs. We'll then discuss if Linux is the right choice for you. And finally, we'll wrap up with some closing thoughts. Stay tuned. Linux is an open-source operating system that traces its roots back to 1991 when Linus Torvalds first created the Linux kernel. But what exactly is Linux? At its core, Linux is a kernel, the bridge between your computer's hardware and software. Over the years, countless distributions, or distros, have been built on this kernel, each offering unique features and capabilities. Unlike traditional operating systems like Windows or Mac OS, Linux offers unparalleled flexibility and customization. Whether you want a simple interface or a system tailored to your specific needs, Linux has you covered. So what makes Linux so appealing? Let's explore its key advantages. Linux's open-source nature means its code is freely available to anyone. This fosters transparency, encourages innovation, and empowers communities to improve and adapt the software. Linux is renowned for its security. Unlike other operating systems, it's less prone to malware and viruses, making it an excellent choice for privacy-conscious users. Most Linux distributions are completely free to download and use. No licensing fees, no subscriptions, just pure value. Linux can run on a wide range of devices, from powerful servers to older hardware that may struggle with modern Windows or Mac OS versions. From desktop environments like GNOME and KDE to countless tweaks, you can design your Linux experience exactly the way you want. Linux is also a favorite in the cybersecurity and ethical hacking communities. Tools like Nmap, Wireshark, and Metasploit are commonly used for network scanning, packet analysis, and penetration testing. With distributions like Kali Linux and Parrot OS, professionals have a robust platform tailored for security tasks. This makes Linux an indispensable tool for those dedicated to protecting and securing digital environments. Of course, Linux isn't perfect. Let's talk about its challenges. For newcomers, Linux's command line interface and unique software ecosystem can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, plenty of resources are available to help you learn. While Linux has a vast library of open-source applications, some proprietary software and popular games may not be natively supported. Workarounds like Wine or dual booting can help, but they require effort. Not all hardware works seamlessly with Linux out of the box. Researching compatibility and potentially installing drivers may be necessary. While gaming on Linux has improved significantly with tools like Proton and Steam Deck's success, some titles and professional software like Adobe Creative Suite still don't have native support. For instance, Microsoft Office and Adobe Photoshop require workarounds like Wine or alternatives like LibreOffice and GIMP, which might not offer the same features. Hardware driver challenges are common, such as issues with Wi-Fi adapters, printers, and graphics cards. Users often need to install proprietary drivers or seek community support to resolve these issues. Despite improvements, some games and software still run better on Windows, making dual booting a practical solution for gamers and professionals. Now that you know the basics, how do you choose the right Linux distribution? Ubuntu. Great for beginners with a user-friendly interface and extensive community support. The latest version, Ubuntu April 1st 24 LTS, requires at least 4 GB of RAM and a 2 GHz dual-core processor. Fedora, ideal for those who love cutting-edge software and open-source principles. Fedora 41, the latest release, needs a minimum of 2 GB of RAM and a 1 GHz processor. Debian, a stable and reliable choice for servers and everyday use. Debian 12, codenamed Bookworm, requires at least 512 MB of RAM and a 1 GHz processor. Arch, perfect for advanced users who want full control and customization. Arch Linux has no specific hardware requirements but recommends a minimum of 512 MB of RAM and a modern processor. Pop OS, designed with developers and gamers in mind, offering an optimized experience. The latest version, Pop OS 2124 LTS, requires at least 4 GB of RAM and a 64-bit processor. Linux Mint, a fantastic choice for those transitioning from Windows thanks to its familiar interface. Linux Mint 22.1 Xia needs at least 1 GB of RAM and a 1 GHz processor. To find the best distro for your needs, explore resources like DistroWatch, our channel Byte Guardian, or online forums. Remember, there's no wrong choice, it's all about what works for you. Ultimately, the decision to use Linux depends on your priorities. If you value security, customization, and cost efficiency, Linux might be a game changer for you. However, if you rely heavily on proprietary software or need a plug-and-play experience, it might not be the best fit. For casual users, Linux offers plenty of beginner-friendly distributions that minimize the learning curve. For developers, it's a paradise with robust tools, scripting capabilities, and server support. And for gamers, it's steadily improving, though not without its challenges. Still on the fence? Why not try Linux on a live USB or a virtual machine? It's risk-free and a great way to explore what this powerful OS has to offer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more cybersecurity and tech insights. Stay secure and see you next time.